Good morning. I'm going to do something a little bit different today. I'm going to share a little bit more of my life story with you. As many of you know, I was at one point a lot heavier than I am right now. In fact, I am right now 151 pounds lower than I was at my heaviest weight. But what most of you probably do not know is that for a period in my 20s, I was a functional alcoholic and a functional drug addict. Cocaine and whiskey were my drugs of choice. Because you see, in childhood, I was a victim of childhood abuse and trauma. Violence should not be normative for childhood, but it was normative for mine. And as generally is the case with addictions, it is generally because people are abused and wounded that they resort to drugs to balm their broken hearts. And that's what happened to me. But for me, food was my first drug. You see, the only time I really felt loved, the only time I really felt accepted was when I was with my family, my parents, my aunts and uncles. And in those large gatherings, everything was celebrated with food. So in those gatherings, there was mingling and love and laughter, and we celebrated with the most amazing Southern-style cooking and meals. And in those moments of family, you knew you were loved, you knew you were accepted, and you felt warm. And in a world that we all know is brutally cold and sometimes violent, whenever I needed to feel loved, whenever I needed to feel accepted, whenever I needed to feel warmth, I ate. Because in my mind, warmth and love was synonymous with food. And I actually learned to cook all of the Southern meals that I loved so that when I needed that feeling, I could cook and I could eat, and I ate a lot. The other addictions, the cocaine and the alcohol, followed because in my unexpressed pain, I still needed more to balm my broken heart. So I resorted to even more addictions. But life has a way of bringing us full circle with both circumstances and experiences. And that happened to me. The first thing that really happened that caused me to look at my life was that my father died. And on my father's deathbed, I promised him that I would make him proud of me. And I didn't know how I was going to do it at the time because I was really not in a good place in my life. And then some other things happened and really forced me to look at where my life was and what I had become. But see, here's the thing. If we're willing to listen to the lessons that life is trying to tell us, and we're willing to see what the universe is trying to show us, it will always guide us back to a place of balance and purpose. And I started looking and I started listening. Now for me, the first thing I did was reestablish my relationship with my Creator God. I'm not going to start a debate about who God is or what religion is best or any denomination. I'm just saying that I established my relationship back to my Creator God. That's the first thing I did. The second thing I did was I got into fitness and wellness. And I started working out as I was working on me. And see, here's the thing about destiny and about purpose. It's only when we step into it that doors begin to open. As I got into fitness, as I got into wellness, as I was able to release the weight, I literally became a different person. I became more extroverted. I became more outgoing. I developed friendships and I had relationships with people, quite frankly, I couldn't have dreamed about having relationships before. But not only that, I discovered gifts and talents in me I didn't know I had. I hiked the Appalachian Trail. I discovered that I have a love of whitewater rafting. I got into biking. I went out west and I explored out west and I slept out under the stars, under the giant sequoias. All those things happened to me because I got into fitness and wellness, and it led me down a path where I could have the most incredible experiences that I never believed I could have before. And that is why I became a trainer. That's why I coach. That's why I teach nutrition, because fitness and wellness to me led me to have an incredible life with incredible experiences. And as a trainer, as a coach, as a nutritionist, I get to help other people to a place where they can experience their incredible. And human beings are truly capable of incredible, amazing things. So, you know, the thing is, this thing that we call life, you're all in. You're not getting out of this alive. So while the music of your life is playing, why not try to live the most incredible, amazing, eclectic, empowering life and dance the most incredible dance that you can while you are here? And if you want to be into that, that's what I do. And that's what I'm about. That's why I train. That's my motive of doing everything I do in this industry, to help other people experience their incredible. And if you want to hit me up about that, I'm right here on Facebook. You can inbox me. Also, I know I've said some things that may be sensitive. If you desire a more intimate conversation, you can email me, jwd.bigdaddydukes@gmail.com. Again, jwd.bigdaddydukes@gmail.com. You can hit me up and we can have a private conversation, and I will speak to you and communicate to you without judgment and without fanfare, just human being to human being. So, I hope this gives you a little bit more insight into me and what I do and why I do it. If you need me, I'm here, and I would love to help you in your dance. Let's be great out there today.